Now, gentlemen, please. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a heavyweight contest of 6 rounds. 2 falls, 2 submissions, and 1 KO to decide the winner. In the red corner, from Portsmouth, Johnny Kowalski. And in the green corner, ladies and gentlemen, the British Commonwealth champion from Crewe, Count Bartelli.
Count Bartelli from Crewe, or Weston, very near Crewe, the Commonwealth heavyweight champion. And not wearing his gown this afternoon for some reason, with the big Union Jack Commonwealth title on the back. And he takes on John Kowalski from Waterlooville near Portsmouth. So the leotard, Bartelli, and Kowalski.
Seconds away, round 1.
6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions or a knockout to decide this winner. John Kowalski, the blonde fellow from Portsmouth, at 18 stone 2, 6 foot 4 inches in height. And he's in the black trunks. Bartelli, a mere 15 stone 4, almost 3 stone lighter. But the heavyweight bracket starts above 14 stone 13, and there's nothing we can do about that. If anybody is heavier than 14-13, they're automatically a heavyweight, whether it's 35 stone or not. Obviously, tremendous power, height, and weight against the experience and skill of Bartelli here. Yes, if Bartelli is going to allow the power holds, he's going to expect that sort of thing. We've seen Bartelli try this one many times. Normally he has the power, but against this guy Kowalski, I'm not so sure. Just starting from a finger into lock, and it's Kowalski's left hand, remember, against Bartelli's right. Quite easily broken. And double wrist left backhand in position to Kowalski. Joint there under his own. Grapevine now to Bartelli. Double-handed face bar. That stopped Kowalski for the moment. Releases the grapevine. Concentrates on the face bar. Kowalski a chance to show that power of his. Just 40 seconds to go. With a whip, Bartelli can do it, but interesting to see him trying to Kowalski through him just now. Half a minute now. And the arm locked to Bartelli. Ten seconds. Well, it's going to be very interesting to see how Bartelli handles this big man from Waterlooville. He's got, of course, the experience over him, but with this very great power of his opponent, and height and weight as well, almost 3 stone heavier than he is, even his power holds won't come off very easily. It's going to be so interesting to see whether he can bring this one off against the less experienced Kowalski.
Seconds away, round 2.
Round 2, no score. 2 falls to decide this match. Count Bartelli in the light leotard versus John Kowalski. Max Ward, the ref, no trouble so far for him. In this one, Bartelli trying for a Grovit, but he couldn't get it on. Reverse side headlock now to Bartelli. Again, Kowalski gets out of it, tries a 3rd time, but is whipped out of it. Even then. Bartelli, who trains 2 hours daily for strength and endurance, reckons he's the best stayer in the game, but up against a man of this power, even his strength is not going to show up too well. Nice whip, but that's timing. You must produce more of that timing, going for the bear hug on the inside now. Well, that's one way of breaking a bear hug, but you've got to have Kowalski's power to do it. Double interlock. That's the 2nd or 3rd time, I think, in this early rounds that Bartelli has moved into that intentionally. I wonder whether he's right. Hands crossed over now, but still there. Obviously going to be a great many strength holds in this bout. Tremendous lot of energy being expended here. Nobody getting any place really. 2 minutes to go in the 2nd. Backhammer finally to Bartelli. Really holding it close. Kowalski straightened that arm. It was right against the joint, but he straightened it the way he wanted to. Single interlock now with Kowalski the advantage. And knee drop. 1 minute to go. Getting warned for illegal use of the ropes there, Kowalski. Bartelli, a little back trouble here. Kowalski spots it and goes in for the bear hug. 30 seconds. Oh yes, to Bartelli, head mare. Don't think he'll have much time to deliver. Maybe one more. No, he's trying, but he'll never get it in. 3 seconds to go. Well, the last time we saw John Kowalski on the television screen was, I think, from Woking. And he broke 3 fingers at the end of that bout. And I asked him this afternoon in the dressing room how those fingers were. He said, oh, we were all right in 2 or 3 weeks. It's incredible, these fellows, what they take. They don't seem to mind it. John Kowalski from Waterlooville, 18 stone 2. Turned pro in the 60s.
Seconds away, round 3.
4 rounds to go, 2 falls to the side, no score. Kowalski, the blonde in the black trunks, versus Count Bartelli of Weston near Crewe. A great strength bout this one, inside leg hang from the arm lever. Single arm stretch. Oh, nicely. That's the way to get it back when you lose an arm lever. But you've got to time it pretty accurately. Again, the left knee of Bartelli right behind the shoulder. Kowalski's left shoulder, making that arm against the joint once more. Yes, with the forward work finally. Kowalski prepared for the inverted one. Again, Bartelli going for that same Kowalski left arm. But he went with it this time. Kowalski held on nicely for the cross press. Bartelli's strong enough to get off the canvas when on a count of 2. Notice that Kowalski's right hand hasn't got the interlock fingers, probably because of those broken fingers of his, which were on his right hand. not too keen on the interlock anymore. You think it's easy to turn into that hold. Remember the toe and ankle is on there with both hands as well. And going for the single leg Boston Kowalski, but before he could get it on, he telegraphed it too much. And Bartelli saw his chance to just kick him out of the way using the sole of his foot, perfectly legally. And the bear hug from the cross scissors. Movement from the side didn't work for Kowalski. He shouldn't have tried it. Full Nelson now, Bartelli. And a great way out of it. And it's a neat trick if he can do it. Waist hold from the rear on Bartelli. 1 minute to go in the third. Trying that cross press again. He gets a count of 2. Less than half a minute now. See Bartelli turning into that, not allowing Kowalski to get that backhand around. And only a few seconds left now. Bartelli, the highlight of his career, of course, was his tour of the Far East in the late 60s. He beat all comers, not one defeat in that tour. This teetotaler non-smoker from Crewe, who also runs a garage at Nantwich. Quite a few pets he's got at home, too. He keeps 6 donkeys, a goat, and a St. Bernard dog as pets. He's defended his Commonwealth title against all comers on many occasions, but only one defeat, but he got it back.
Second way, round 4.
Round 4, 3 to go, and no score. 2 falls to decide this bout. And the crowd here at the Lewisham Concert Hall here in Catford really enjoying this main bout. And also looking forward to the next one, no doubt, Vic Faulkner versus Steve Gray. That should be a very, very fast one. But they're enjoying these strength holds quite a bit too. Skill in the strength moves. John Kowalski, this blonde giant from the south versus Bartelli from the Midlands.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Both men have had a couple of chances of pinfalls to count of 2, but neither have managed to click it.
2.
Kowalski's thinking in terms of a submission here. I can't see Bartelli going for a submission on that. Twice has been late. Bartelli seems to walk into trouble. Down on one knee that time. There's the side of the hand chop behind the ear. This curious hold, his front head chancery. Kowalski's there. I think he means to get on a grab it, but can't do it. Kowalski going out of the ring. Oh, I see. Landing him from a height, but it didn't work anyway. And it's a public warning for doing it. So we don't expect him to try that again. And over the cross press again for Kowalski, and this time he's got it. In the fourth, with just 2 minutes to go, Kowalski, the first fall.
That was the first fall to Johnny Kowalski.
So John Kowalski, who's toured the Far East, India, Pakistan, Singapore, and his high point of his career was a draw, 1-4 each with the famous Dara Singh, the World Championships in Bombay. That was in front of 72,000 people, that bout. And not a bad effort being a draw against the great Dara Singh.
Second way, round 5.
2 to go, and Kowalski leading Bartelli 1-0, but one public warning against him. Kowalski with electronics. The last one, the only one illegal. This man was down. Well, it's quite an effective stranglehold, although it's a little high over the chin rather than the throat, but it's certainly wearing Bartelli. Out of that neatly. Rolled away from trouble in case he followed. Back elbow to the stomach, yes, perfectly legal and a good way out of it. Kowalski didn't like it too much, goes for the crotch hold and slam, but too near the ropes to follow it up. And Kowalski clear out, but I think lands okay, although his back must have hit the apron of the ring on his way. Instep, a little chin, perfectly legal. A little savate creeping into this. Oh yes, beauty, and gets Kowalski out again. But no danger really for Kowalski the way he landed. Just standing there taking it, whether to prove something or not, I don't know. But anyway, Bartelli takes his chance for the slam, a little low slam, but I think he's there, right? There he is for the equalizer in the fifth. Just took him 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Round 5, ladies and gentlemen, that's an equalizing call to Count Bartelli.
Well, quite curious, and Bartelli must have wondered too how John Kowalski was standing there waiting to take more forearms. But he took his chance, grabbed the crutch hold, slammed him very near the ropes on the far side, but he made it, and there's the equalizer in the fifth. So 1 round to go now, 1 each.
Second away, round 6.
Final round 6, 1-4 each. Kowalski not happy about those times he was thrown out, so doesn't want a handshake. Time waiting for that cross scissors. Kowalski really slowed up so far, but a chance of a fall there. Didn't hold on. And a kneeling fight going on here now. Forearm smashes from the kneeling position. Oh, that's different. Step under the armpit. Okay. And again the roller, but too near the ropes. Side hand transfer to Kowalski. Going down on one knee himself now. Let's see if this works for him. Both knees now. I think that really has Lubler put himself in trouble from that. Yes, it allows Bartelli to come around the back, go for the face bar. Even he lost his chance. Trying for that double knee hold, but he's not even got the double knee on. He's just trying for the plain shoulder press by holding the hands. Little opportunity, I should think. And the double leg lock by both men with Kowalski the advantage, gets the break call because they're both through the ropes. And it needs the ref to separate them. Bartelli just putting him on to try and come forward, and he did finally fall for it. Using the ropes himself now as he brings that forearm smash uppercut. Couple of minutes to go in the bout, and Bartelli once again coming through, but didn't time that, and Kowalski's knee came up on the way. Both men really slowed now. And his man was down. One public warning against him already. Nice work. Again, Bartelli going in, feinting the grapevine. He fainted with a grapevine attempt there. Fooled Kowalski completely, but unfortunately failing the ropes. And that Kowalski must not continue with because his man was down when he started it. 1 minute to go in the bout, and again this man's down when he starts it. And Max Ward can deliver a few too. This is just proof that he can take the forearms from Kowalski. He can now in the 6th round. Half a minute left in the bout. It looks very much like a draw. I can't see either of these men holding the other down for a count of 3. Or maybe there's a chance here for Bartelli, but the body scissors counters it. 12 seconds. Right on the bell now of the final round, so it's got to be a draw now. 1 fall each.
Each contestant have again a fall apiece, ladies and gentlemen. The result of the contest, a draw. Let's have a big hand, please. Campbell Kelly. And one for Johnny Kowalski.
Welcome back, and here come the competitors for our catch match. That is Ray Robinson. Ray Robinson of Scunthorpe at 14.5 stone. He's got exactly a stone weight advantage over his opponent this afternoon. That should please him. And here comes his opponent, Bernie Wright at 13.5 stone. Bernie Wright from Warrington. One of the Ed Beckley gym finds in Warrington, along with people like young David and Bernie's brother Steve, and of course Dynamite Kid. Brian Crabtree, MC, to introduce them officially.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now the turn of the heavyweights, and 6 5-minute rounds this time, and only one fall, one submission or a knockout will decide the winner. Would you welcome on my right in the blue corner, one of the toughest pieces of steel to come out of Scunthorpe. Yes, Ray Robinson. His opponent from one of the famous wrestling families from Warrington in Lancashire, Bernie Wright.
Thank you, Brian. Referee Ken Joyce takes charge of this one. Our final match of the afternoon at catchweight. 1 stone difference. Ray Robinson on the left, 14.5 stone. Bernie Wright on the right at 13.5. 6 5-minute rounds, 1 fall to decide. So nobody wants to make a mistake here, because it could be quite fatal at the end of the bout. It would be. Seen a lot of Bernie Wright, but not too much of Ray Robinson. I think you understand why. Pretty useful wrestler. Cross buttock, side headlock. Ray Robinson with the wristbands. Darker blue trunks. If you can't see the wristbands or the blue trunks, the white boots will give us the fact that that's Ray Robinson. There he is. His own brand of figure 4 leg lock there. Hold on with the body. Goes up to the top end, reverse double leg Nelson attempt, but Bernie sees it coming and gets out of it before it's really on. Good posting, Bernie. Stand there, didn't even lean forward to take that. Nice arm roll. Follow up with a straight arm lock. Right against the joint. Double-headed wrist lever now to Robinson. Swings this man with it. Nicely up. Pretty agile, Bernie Wright, isn't he? Too much too near the post, too near the ropes, I'm afraid. The ropes are touched, of course. In any move, the referee calls break. They have to step back and start again. Paul Nelson Robinson. Bernie trying to separate those hands. Just about there. Less than 2 minutes to go in this first round of 6. The point about this bout is 5-minute rounds and 1 fall decides it. Right. Side head chancery right. Switch sides. Both of them very loath to make a bad move that might cause the 1 fall required. Less than a minute now. Finger interlock. Bridge. Wrestler's bridge there by Robbie Robinson. Bernie tries to break it. "25 seconds to go. Reaching for a crotch hold, gets it. Bernie, nice slam. Doesn't follow it. Just a weakener. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Just as Wright's getting on top, the bell will go. Well, Bernie Wright, one of the men we were talking about earlier, came to the same stable as Dynamite Kid, young David, and Bernie's brother Steve, of course. I think that Ed Beckley there, Jim in Warrington originally, now in the Isle of Man, has got another new boy we'll be seeing soon on television, I'm pretty sure. Bernie Wright, ex-rugby league fullback, incidentally. Ray Robinson from Scunthorpe, turned pro, 79.
Seconds away, round 2.
Experienced man, and he's heavier in this bout, but he's got an awfully fast man up against him in the shape of Bernie Wright. Second time Ray's tried that crotch hold and slam, but in both cases he hasn't followed it down. Double arm suplex.
1, 2, 3.
Tries to go through the ropes, double arm again, and nicely over the very near thing. And Robinson a little bit mad with himself. He didn't make that a little quicker and firmer. It's the best chance yet. Surprised him more than anything else, I think. Shoulder into the small of the back.
3, 4. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Again, the crotch hold. Slam. This time he does follow it down. Cross press. Hooks the leg. Doesn't get the leg quite hooked right. This is a second chance. Leg grab trying for the Boston. Right.
No! No!
Robinson putting that right elbow right under the canvas to prevent himself from turning. And Wright gives up. flying tackle, but far too late. Robinson anticipated it, and right shoulder suffered. Robinson realizes this, goes for the same shoulder, keeps the arm straight. There's the lever. Tries to get a submission from it. Ray Robinson with the nosebleed, but they won't worry him too much. Takes him beautifully right over the top. Cross press and trouble for Robinson. There it is. Right the winner. Gives away a stone, and Robinson couldn't quite get out of that. Just to the count of 3. Ray Robinson, sportsman as he is, with his nose bleeding profusely, doesn't complain, just congratulates his opponent.
Appreciation for both competitors. The winner, Bernie Wright, and of course, Ray Robinson.
Giving away a stone, who does it? We'll have a look and see how it happened. Robinson coming off the ropes. Jumps right. Right gets up in time to take him over the top for a cross press. Hook the leg, and there it is. There it is, a win for Bernie Wright in round 2. And with that, it's good time to say goodbye from the Sports Centre here in Redford.